So, if you've got a spare $4.5 million burning a hole in your pocket and a desire to announce your arrival from 3 counties away, the Veneno might just be the car for you. Just try not to look directly at it, or it might burn your retinas. Now you might think expensive. You've seen the price of petrol these days, haven't you? Makes your eyes water, doesn't it? Well, buckle up, because today we're diving headfirst into a world where a tank of fuel is practically a rounding error. That's right, we're talking about the most expensive cars on the planet. These aren't your neighbor's rusty Toyota, oh no. These are automotive masterpieces, engineering marvels, and frankly, a bit ludicrous. We're talking prices that would make your accountant faint, figures that make a banker blush. So get ready to feast your eyes on carbon fiber, titanium, and enough horsepower to launch a small country into orbit. We're counting down the top 5 most expensive cars ever, and trust me, you won't believe what some people are willing to pay for a set of wheels. Coming in hot at number 5 is a car that screams, "Look at me!" Louder than a flock of flamingos at a penguin convention. It's the Lamborghini Veneno, and it's a celebration of Lamborghini's 50th anniversary. Now, when most people turn 50, they might buy themselves a sports car, maybe a nice watch, not Lamborghini. They decided to build a $4.5 million monster and unleash it on the world, and a monster it is. This thing looks like it was styled by a team of aerodynamicists who were also heavily into origami. It's all sharp angles, aggressive lines, and enough spoilers to make a Boeing 747 jealous. Underneath all that flamboyance is a 6.5-litre V12 engine that produces a frankly absurd 740 horsepower. That's enough to propel this Italian stallion from 0 to 60 in a neck-snapping 2.9 seconds. Only 9 of these beasts were ever let loose on the public, making it rarer than a humble Formula One driver. So, if you've got a spare $4.5 million burning a hole in your pocket and a desire to announce your arrival from 3 counties away, the Veneno might just be the car for you. Just try not to look directly at it, or it might burn your retinas. At number 4, we have another Bugatti because, let's face it, when it comes to expensive cars, they're practically in a league of their own. This time it's the 110, a car so exclusive that only 10 were ever made. Now, the name 110 might sound like a type of pasta, but trust me, this is no ordinary noodle. It's a tribute to the legendary Bugatti EB110, a car that graced the roads and terrified small children back in the 1990s. But this is no mere retro rehash. The 110 takes the spirit of the EB110 and cranks it up to 11. It's powered by the same 8.0-litre quad-turbocharged W16 engine as the Chiron, but with even more power, a mind-boggling 1,600 horsepower. That's enough to launch this French masterpiece from 0 to 60 in a scarcely believable 2.4 seconds. And if you're brave enough to keep your foot planted, it'll top out at an electronically limited 236 miles per hour. Of course, all this performance and exclusivity comes at a price. And when I say price, I mean an eye-watering $9 million. So if you're one of the lucky 10 who managed to snag a 110, congratulations. You're now the proud owner of not just a car, but a rolling testament to automotive excess. Chapter 3. Number 3 on our list is a car that's as rare as it is beautiful, the Pagani Zonda HP Barchetta. Hold on to your hats, ladies and gents. Now, Horacio Pagani, the man behind these automotive works of art, is a bit of a genius, a bit of a madman, and possibly a wizard. How else do you explain the Zonda HP Barchetta? This isn't just a car, it's a symphony of carbon fiber, titanium, and pure, unadulterated horsepower. Only 3 of these beauties were ever made, each one a testament to Pagani's obsession with detail. Under the hood, you'll find a naturally aspirated 7.3-litre V12 engine that sings a siren song of power, delivering 789 horsepower to the rear wheels. And because less is more, at least when it comes to weight, the HP Barchetta ditches the roof and doors, giving you a driving experience that's as pure as it gets. But all this exclusivity and Italian flair doesn't come cheap. The HP Barchetta will set you back a cool $17.5 million, making it one of the most expensive cars ever sold. So if you're lucky enough to see one in the wild, consider yourself blessed. You've just witnessed automotive art in motion. Chapter 4. Now we're moving into the territory of cars so exclusive, so bespoke, they make a Savile Row tailor look like a Primark employee. Number 2 on our list is the Rolls-Royce Sweptail, and it's the automotive equivalent of a tailored suit. This isn't a car you buy, it's a car you commission. Back in 2013, a mysterious and undoubtedly wealthy individual approached Rolls-Royce with a dream. They wanted a car that was unlike any other, a one-off masterpiece that reflected their unique tastes. And Rolls-Royce, never one to shy away from a challenge, said, "Say no more." The result is the Sweptail, a car that harks back to the golden age of coach building. Inspired by the sweeping lines of 1920s Rolls-Royce models and the sleek elegance of classic yachts, the Sweptail is a study in automotive opulence. The interior is a masterpiece of craftsmanship with polished wood veneers, hand-stitched leather and enough champagne coolers to satisfy even the thirstiest oligarch. And the price for all this bespoke luxury? A cool $13 million. Chapter 5. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the car that sits atop the automotive Mount Olympus, the undisputed king of expensive cars, the Bugatti La Voiture Noire. This isn't just a car, it's a statement. It's Bugatti's way of saying, we can do whatever the hell we want. And what they wanted to do was create a car so exclusive, so opulent, so ridiculously expensive that it would make even the Sultan of Brunei blush. Inspired by the legendary Bugatti Type 57 SE Atlantic, a car so beautiful it could make a grown man weep, the La Voiture Noire is a study in automotive darkness. It's all black, from its menacing grille to its sinister wheels. The body is a work of art, with curves in all the right places and enough carbon fiber to build a stealth bomber. Underneath all that darkness lurks the same 8-litre quad-turbocharged W16 engine found in the Chiron and 110. But here it's tuned to produce an almost unbelievable 1,500 horsepower. And the price for this automotive black hole? A mind-blowing $18.7 million. Yes, you heard that right. For the price of a small island, you could have the most expensive car in the world. Of course, you'd probably be too terrified to drive it. Well, there you have it, the top 5 most expensive cars in the world. From the sleek elegance of the Rolls-Royce Sweptail to the menacing beauty of the Bugatti La Voiture Noire, these cars are more than just transportation. They're rolling works of art, engineering marvels, and frankly, a bit bonkers. I mean, who in their right mind spends $18.7 million on a car? Then again, if you have to ask, you probably can't afford it. If you enjoyed this high-octane journey through the world of automotive excess, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and let me know in the comments below which of these cars you'd most like to take for a spin, assuming you could afford the insurance.